Hi, Internet. This is Mel from The Digital Entrepreneur, and today I'm going to be talking about Creative Market. In my last video, I talked about how to create digital products using Canva, specifically art printables, but we didn't really talk too much about where you would get the elements that you would use to plug in to your Canva program to create those art printables. So there are other places to get art elements to use in your printable business. I like Creative Market, and there's a couple reasons that I like Creative Market. It's a great place to find photos, graphics, fonts. I usually use graphics and fonts the most. They have a lot of options. You can usually find something relatively inexpensive to suit your needs. And we're going to talk a little bit more about licensing too, because one of the issues that comes up sometimes when you're starting a printable art business or doing digital downloads is if you're using an element in your artwork that someone else created before you used it, you want to be sure that you have the appropriate license to use that element in a piece that you're selling. Again, this is not legal advice. This is for entertainment purposes only, but I'm going to show you a couple of neat things that you can find on Creative Market. So first I'm going to go to graphics, and I am just going to go to objects here, and we'll take a look at a few different things. So this looks pretty interesting. So this is an abstract landscape creator. We'll click on in here, and you can see that what this gives you is a bunch of different graphics that you can use to create your own artwork, like someone has done here. You can use it to create a background for artwork, or you can use it in other items for personal or business use. This does depend on the license that you purchase. And I have to say, this is one of my favorite things about Creative Market. I'm not sponsored by them. I'm not sponsored by Canva. I'm not sponsored by anybody. If they want to sponsor me, let me know. But this is one of the things that I love the most about Creative Market is if you have questions about the license that you're buying. So if you're just using it for personal use, $15. If you're using it for anything that you might want to sell on Etsy or another third-party platform, or maybe a print-on-demand type platform, you might want to consider spending a little bit more to get that, get the appropriate license. So I'm going to jump in here real quick to license type, because like I said, one of the great things about Creative Market is it kind of spells it out for you. So what are the different license types? So personal, you're not selling anything essentially. Commercial, though, is you can let it appear on up to 5,000 end products. So it's hard when you're opening an Etsy store or doing a print-on-demand type situation to know exactly how many products you will be using it on. However, 5,000 is pretty ambitious for most stores. So if you get to 5,000, please let me know how you did it. I would love to have that secret. And then extended commercial, if you are a really successful store or shop owner, you might consider an extended commercial license. But again, I love that it spells out the license terms and what you can use the products for. I'm going to go back to graphics and just show you a few more things that you can do with these items. So we looked at the landscape one, and it's going to show you in terms of popularity. You can also, if you want to, if you're trying to start a new store and you want to do it for relatively inexpensive prices, you can sort these low to high and look at what you can get with a few dollars. You can get something with a few dollars. It may not be exactly what you want, but it may be enough to get your shop started, depending on what you're doing. Another thing that I really love Creative Market for is fonts. So I often find great fonts here that I love. And fonts is another area where sometimes the fonts that you're given in whatever graphic design program actually are licensed in such a manner that you may not be able to use them on a finished product for sale. So if you purchase a font from Creative Market, and I'm just going to run down here. Ooh, this one looks nice. We'll look at Luxes, LA Luxes, or La Luxes. And again, it kind of spells out the license, not kind of, it does spell out the license type for you. So if you're using this for an app or a web front or an e-publishing site, what does that mean? So you can click on here and it will show you what those licenses mean. So if you were, say, wanting to use this on an app, you can use it for that. And if you wanted to use it for design or print on demand, you would want to use a desktop license. So these different kinds of licenses mean something. And like I said, Creative Market spells it all out for you. You can purchase things based on your budget. So there's a wide variety of what you can get on Creative Market. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your time. I will list my first video where we talk about how to create digital art in Canva in one of the cards up above. There are some affiliate links in the down bar below. No pressure at all. If you do decide to use those, it does give me a few pennies to help support the channel. Please remember to subscribe and like if this was helpful. And thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. Have a great day. Bye-bye.